He was the face of Street Outlaws, the king of the 405 list, and the racer everyone feared on the streets of Oklahoma City. Then one day he vanished. Big Chief walked away from the empire he built, leaving fans confused and demanding answers. The official story seems simple enough, but dig deeper and you'll find a web of broken relationships, bitter conflicts with producers, and decisions that shocked everyone who knew him. What really drove him away from the show that made him a household name? The truth is darker than anyone expected. Justin Shearer wasn't born into racing royalty. He started as a regular guy working at a gas station in Oklahoma City, wrenching on cars in his spare time and living for those late-night street races that most people never see. But Chief had something different, a raw talent behind the wheel and an obsession with going faster that pushed him beyond everyone else. When Discovery Channel came knocking to film the underground racing scene, Chief was right there at the center of it all. Street Outlaws exploded. Suddenly, backyard mechanics and street racers were becoming celebrities, and Chief was leading the charge. He created the 405 Racing List, a system where racers fought tooth and nail to climb the ranks and prove themselves on the asphalt. His car, the Crow, became legendary in the racing world. That black Pontiac GTO wasn't just fast, it was a statement. Chief poured everything into building and rebuilding it, constantly pushing the limits of what a street car could do. By the mid-2010s, Chief was untouchable. He dominated the list, won race after race, and became the face fans associated with Street Outlaws. The show was pulling millions of viewers, and Chief's shop, Midwest Street Cars, was thriving. He had the perfect life on paper, a successful show, a growing business, a wife and 2 kids. But behind all that success, cracks were already forming, and those cracks were about to shatter everything he'd built. While cameras captured Chief's victories on the street, his personal life was falling apart in ways most fans never saw coming. Chief had been married to Alicia Shearer since 2006, and they had 2 sons together. To the public, they seemed like the perfect racing family. But by 2016, rumors started swirling that something was seriously wrong. People noticed Chief spending more and more time with Jackie Brash, a fellow racer who'd been around the Oklahoma City scene for years. Jackie wasn't just some random girl. She was a legitimate racer with her own reputation on the streets. But the way she and Chief interacted started raising eyebrows. Social media detectives went into overdrive, analyzing every photo and post, looking for clues about what was really happening. The speculation got intense. Were they just friends, racing partners, or was there something more going on while Chief was still married? In 2017, everything came crashing down. Alicia filed for divorce, and the racing community erupted with gossip. Chief stayed mostly quiet about the details, but the timeline was suspicious enough to fuel endless theories. He denied cheating, claiming the marriage had been over for a while before anything started with Jackie. But fans weren't buying it. The court documents were sealed, keeping the real story hidden from public view. Whatever actually happened behind closed doors, the damage was done. Chief's image as the all-American racing dad was destroyed, and the controversy followed him everywhere. The personal drama was just the beginning of his problems, though. As Chief's personal life imploded, his relationship with Street Outlaws producers was deteriorating just as fast. The show that started as raw, authentic street racing was changing into something Chief never signed up for. Discovery Channel wanted more drama, more manufactured storylines, and more scripted conflicts between racers. They pushed for storylines that felt fake, races that were set up for maximum TV drama rather than actual competition. Chief hated it. He'd built his reputation on being real, on actual street racing where anything could happen. Now producers were telling him what to say, how to react, and which races to focus on. The spontaneous, dangerous energy that made the show exciting was being replaced with reality TV garbage. Other cast members felt the pressure too, but Chief was especially vocal about his frustrations. He'd get into heated arguments with production staff, pushing back against their creative vision. The money was good, no question about that. Street Outlaws made Chief wealthy beyond what any street racer could normally expect. But Chief started questioning whether it was worth it. Was he selling out the culture that raised him? Was he turning street racing into a joke for TV ratings? These questions ate at him. Meanwhile, fans were starting to notice the change too. Online forums and social media were filled with complaints about how fake the show had become. Chief saw those comments and agreed with them. He was trapped between financial success and staying true to what street racing actually meant. Something had to give. March 2022, Chief posted a video on his YouTube channel that sent shockwaves through the Street Outlaws fanbase. He was done. After years of building the show into a phenomenon, he was walking away. His explanation was careful but clear. He couldn't keep doing a show that no longer represented what street racing meant to him. The creative differences had become too much. He wanted to race on his terms, build cars his way, and create content that felt authentic. The announcement blindsided most people. Sure, there'd been hints of tension, but nobody expected Chief to actually leave. He was Street Outlaws. The show without him felt impossible to imagine. Reaper, one of his longtime racing rivals and friends, posted his own response expressing shock and disappointment. Other cast members stayed mostly quiet, probably under pressure from Discovery not to make waves. But the message was clear. Chief's departure left a massive hole in the show. Fans had mixed reactions. Some respected his decision to stick to his principles and walk away from easy money. Others thought he was being ungrateful, throwing away an opportunity most people would kill for. The comment sections turned into battlegrounds. Discovery tried to downplay the situation, continuing production without addressing the elephant in the room. They brought in new racers and shifted focus to other cast members, but it wasn't the same. Chief had been the heart of Street Outlaws, and everyone knew it. The question now was, what would he do next? Walking away from Street Outlaws didn't mean Chief was done with racing. Far from it. He doubled down on Midwest street cars, his shop in Oklahoma City where he'd been building race cars for years. Without the TV schedule controlling his life, Chief could focus on what he actually loved, wrenching on cars and racing without cameras dictating every move. His YouTube channel became his new platform, and the response was massive. Fans who'd been frustrated with Street Outlaws' direction followed him there, eager to see real racing content. Chief's videos were different from the Discovery show. No manufactured drama, no scripted feuds, just honest content about building cars and hitting the track. He documented builds, showed actual street races, and gave viewers the authenticity they'd been craving. The channel grew fast, pulling hundreds of thousands of subscribers who were hungry for content that felt real. Jackie Braish was right there beside him, both in the shop and in life. They'd fully committed to their relationship, and Jackie became a regular presence in his videos. But there was one moment that hit fans hard. Chief sold the Crow mod. That car represented everything he'd built, every victory, every evolution of his racing career. Watching it go to a Houston-based racing team felt like the end of an era. Chief explained it was time to move forward, to build something new and keep evolving. Still, seeing that iconic car under someone else's control was tough for longtime fans to accept. Just when everyone thought Chief had completely moved on, something interesting started happening. Throughout 2024 and into 2025, his social media activity began shifting. He started interacting more with old 405 crew members, commenting on their posts and sharing throwback photos from the early Street Outlaws days. These weren't random nostalgia posts either. They felt deliberate, like he was testing the waters. Fans immediately jumped on every interaction, analyzing it for hidden meanings. Was Chief planning a comeback? Had he and Discovery worked out their differences? The speculation reached fever pitch when he was spotted at racing events where other Street Outlaws cast members were competing. He wasn't racing, just watching, but his presence alone sparked endless theories. Some insiders claimed negotiations were happening behind the scenes, that Discovery wanted him back and was willing to give him more creative control. Chief himself stayed cryptic, neither confirming nor denying anything. He dropped vague hints in YouTube videos, mentioning he was open to possibilities or that he missed certain aspects of the show, but he never committed to anything concrete. The strategic ambiguity kept fans engaged and guessing. Meanwhile, Street Outlaws' ratings had dipped since his departure. Discovery knew it, fans knew it, and Chief definitely knew it. The power dynamic had shifted. If he came back, it would be on his terms, not theirs. Whether that actually happens remains to be seen, but the door clearly isn't completely closed. Today, Chief has built something that matters more to him than TV fame ever did. Midwest Street Cars is thriving, with a steady stream of customers wanting Chief to build their dream race cars. His YouTube channel continues growing, providing the creative freedom he fought for when he left Discovery. He races when he wants, builds what he wants, and answers to nobody but himself. That independence came at a cost. He's not pulling Street Outlaws money anymore, but for Chief, it's worth it. His relationship with Jackie has stabilized into something solid. They work together, race together, and build a life that doesn't require hiding or dealing with public scrutiny the way his divorce did. Chief's kids are older now, and he's navigated co-parenting with Alicia away from the spotlight. The messy parts of his personal life have settled into a new normal that works for everyone involved. The racing world still respects him. Chief proved you could walk away from mainstream success and still matter in the community that raised you. He stayed true to street racing's underground roots while everyone else chased TV fame. Whether he ever returns to Street Outlaws or not, his legacy is secure. He built the show, dominated the sport, and had the guts to leave when it stopped meaning something real. That's the part of the story that matters most. Big Chief didn't disappear, he just chose authenticity over fame. And in a world obsessed with selling out, that decision says everything.